Good morning, happy Vlogmas. It is December 24th, Christmas Eve. So I'm up early. Well, not early. It's early considering I went to bed at 5 a.m. It's about 10:30 a.m. and I am headed to the supermarket because I want to get the last few things we need for our Christmas cooking. So today's agenda is Coquito. So I have to get all the coconut-based milky products to put inside of this drink. And I've bought 2 bottles of rum because I'm making more rum cake and another bottle has to go to the Coquito. So yeah, that's my adventure for today. I really want to take it easy. So I am only making 4 rum cakes today. Yeah, only. I'm not cooking anything else. We have food left over from yesterday's party, so I will live off of that until tomorrow when I go to my cousin's house and we have our Christmas feast. So yeah, now I'm heading to the grocery. So there is a particular grocery store that I like to go to called Golden Mango because they have everything that I need. They have tons of Caribbean products in there, and the prices are very decent. Very decent, a lot cheaper than I found at other places. So yeah, so that's where I'm headed now, so follow me on the way. We are here, Golden Mango. It's open. That's a good sign. Everything else is closed. We can't go over there to buy rum today. Everything else is closed. But Golden Mango's open, so let's go.
Okay, love you too.
Very busy. Oh, this is good. 2 for $5. Perfect. Coconut and coconut milk. Literally coconut section. There's more coconut milk.
In our house, we go through a lot of toilet paper.
How many coconut trees did they chop down to get all these coconut for this coconut milk? I want to know. This is insane. So this is the stuff that we use in Trinidad. Chief, they make the best curry as well as other seasonings. It's the curry right there. Best stuff ever. And masala. Jira. Cumin. This is the section that has the Trinidadian pepper sauce. I mean, I don't know which one is hotter than the other. It's just delicious and hot. So you can tell I like this supermarket because they have everything. Vitamin water for $1? You never see that anywhere. Not even at Costco or BJ's. I'm getting some. This is my favorite. So I guess this means I have to buy 12 lives. I only need 1, really, but this is a good price. I think. Sometimes I see them 3 for $1. So hey, 12 limes, here I come. I guess I'll make some limeade. Okay, here I have all the ingredients for the Coquito. Evaporated milk, condensed milk, coconut milk, cream of coconut. This is the tool that's going to get the job done, the immersion blender in the pot. Rum, because you need it. Angostura bitters from Trinidad. Lime for zest, and an egg. Ground cinnamon and ground nutmeg. Can opener. Very important. And I'm gonna put all this together, starting with the lime and the lime zest and the egg, and then we're gonna put some milk here, and then we're gonna just keep going and throwing everything in there and mixing it as we go along. So this is going to be great. I believe it. The lime zest and the egg are in there, and we're gonna mix them right now. And now that we have the egg mixed in with a little milk, we're gonna just keep adding more milk.
I'm ready.
Come closer to the thing. Just gotta keep mixing. Put more coconut in there. The more coconut, the better.
I'm running to the bathroom.
You can pour it out in there, mommy.
Pour it in?
Yeah, pour it in. I
Yeah.
gotta keep this thing going. Why is it not?
You know if you had put 2 holes, it would have came out faster, right?
Well,
A duh.
Rookie mistake.
exactly.
The whole video, I make Coquito.
Exactly. My way. I'm doing the job that they used to make the little kids do. Just stirring, stirring, stirring.
Yeah, huh?
But I got this fast, smart way to do it now.
This is the future way.
Exactly.
The modern way.
That's what my grandmother used to make me do high.
Yep, that's how I used to do it too. I used to do it.
You want ice cream? You better crank that ice cream
I used
thing.
to home sit there, scrape the coconut.
Yeah.
Oh,
I hate
I
that.
went to buy coconut today, but they were too dry, so I was like, it's not good enough for us.
They used to have me doing that high.
Me?
And
Yeah,
then-
yeah, start somewhere, mommy.
Yeah, and then after I left Trinidad, they bought a blender. I was so
They
mad.
finally able to afford
I
a
was
blender.
so mad. Yeah. When is the rum going in?
The rum is going in. We gotta put
what
the
I wanna
spices
know.
in. Alright.
So
Yeah.
record.
Yeah, because I'm getting
Yeah,
tired.
you
man.
could, well, you must put Trinidad Angostura bitters. Can't find this anywhere else in the world but Trinidad. I mean, they export it, but it's not made anywhere else in the world but Trinidad. 20 dashes.
Gotta
yeah.
have some Trini in there.
And so you have to live over there, you can always get it. Here, good luck.
They have it, but somehow
have
it don't
it.
taste good.
They have it in all
It's
the,
not as potent as the
same.
one.
all
Yeah.
the Korean
It's watered down.
Yeah, you do
groceries and even the little
Water
Mexican.
down a
All,
little
all the groceries that sell West Indian products
No, I'm
have it.
getting all sticky.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Cinnamon. Nutmeg. I'm not even measuring. I'm just putting it in.
That's the Trini
Okay.
way.
You taste it later.
Exactly. And then mix again. And then it's rum time. You gotta open the rum now. And hopefully I didn't forget anything. We're using the whole bottle because
Oh, you kidding?
yes.
A lot.
Maron.
That's a lot. You ain't playing. You should taste it. You just have to taste it.
All right, we'll see.
I don't want to get drunk.
We'll do half. I usually just put the whole bottle in. Why not? Is it half yet? It's not even half yet.
That's what I'm telling you. There's a lot. It's like a gallon. Half a gallon?
How many shots is this?
Too many.
Not enough. Okay, we can try it now. So I definitely have one full to the brim Bacardi bottle. That's 1.75 liters. 1.75 liters. And there's more. Gotta find another bottle to put this in now. Actually, we have almost 2 1.75 ml bottles. This is insane. But I'm gonna drink it all. I mean, I'll share. I promise I'll share. Hello guys. El Coquito es finito. I cannot wait to drink it. But I just realized I didn't eat breakfast. I really would fall out, and I can't have that. So I'm gonna eat leftovers from yesterday. I'm going to relax today. My next thing on the agenda is to put 2 cakes in the oven and then knit for the hour that it takes the cake to bake, because I have some socks that I need to finish. I'm working on the Eve along and it must be finished by Christmas Eve, so I gotta do them today. So I will show you that when I get around to it. I'm just gonna eat right now a little bit and get back to you. It's really a lazy at home Christmas Eve, because yesterday was hectic, the day before work was hectic, the whole week. We're just taking it easy today. So yeah. On my Eve along sock while the cake is in the oven. So this is the sock that is supposed to be done by Christmas Eve, London time. So I have to hurry up basically. So I'm going to do the toe right now to match. Then I'm going to split it off in the middle right here, work the cuffs and the heels. So yeah, this is going to be my sock, and once I get the needles free, I can do my Christmas Eve cast on. Gotta get the knitting in. I have to today. This is relax day. I just kitchenered my toe, so I literally have toe-to-toe socks, and now I have to cut them in half and pop in the heel. So this is what we have right now. This is so interesting. This was an interesting way of making these socks. Okay, I have ripped out the zip line for the separation of the 2 socks, and this is where it was connected. So I'm going to cut it right now, if it will cut. Ah! Okay, come on, behave. There we go. And we have 2 separate socks ready for the cuffs. Whew. It took a while to pick up all those stitches, but I think this is worth it. So I'm just gonna unravel half a row and keep going. So I have just unraveled that last portion of the row. That's why I started it in the middle, so that I can have a little bit to unravel, and then I can just add in the cuff, and this will be what I weave in, and that'll be the same thing on the other side as well. So yeah, time to finish these socks. This is the 4th rum cake for the day that I am about to put into the oven. That's cake number 3. Cake number 2 is right here, and then we have another one somewhere in a box somewhere, ready to go outside. So I don't even know how many cakes I made for the whole of Vlogmas, but I'm gonna try to count. Yeah. All right, this is the last cake for the night going into the oven. So it is now 9:51 p.m. Christmas Eve, and I want to give you a little update on my socks. This is the cuff of one. I still have to work on the heel, and the second cuff is almost done. I have about 4 more rows to go, and then I can bind off. So let's see. We have a ham in the oven, and what we traditionally do is have fresh bread on Christmas morning. But my neighbor usually gives us the dough, and we just put it in the bread pan and put it in the oven. But my neighbor actually went to Virginia to hang out with her daughter, so we have no bread. Thankfully, I have a friend named Ellie, Skein Der Knits, and she gave me her easiest recipe ever, but it takes 12 hours to rise. So if I can get this bread mixed by like the next 10 minutes, then by 10 o'clock in the morning I can pop it in the oven, and by 11 a.m. when we're really hungry, we'll have fresh baked bread. And it's a surprise because my mom doesn't know I'm making it. I've never made bread before. I know, I bake a lot. I've never made bread. I've made scones. I've made biscuits. I've made muffins, pies, cakes, all kinds of cakes, cookies, all kinds of things. But I have never made bread. So they say it's a foolproof recipe that even a 6-year-old could do. And what is the crux of this recipe is it needs the time to rise. So I'm going to mix it up right now and surprise my mom with bread in the morning, on Christmas morning, because right now she thinks she's not getting any bread at all. Any fresh bread, I should say. Yeah, so we'll have ham in the morning, eggs, and fresh bread, which will be awesome. Yeah. And once I mix that up, I'm going to do the heels of my socks. I'm trying to finish before midnight. And I still want to do a Christmas Eve cast on. Today it's been easy going, but I have been knitting and back mixing cake, knitting, mixing cake, knitting, mixing cake. And I feel like I keep getting, sidetracked from the knitting, obviously, because I have to make these cakes. Well, they're all done. So everything is fine and dandy. So, yeah, I'm going to go mix this bread up. I have flour, yeast, and salt, and I'm just supposed to mix it up together. Try to get it fully incorporated, and then add water with one hand. And then just let it get doughy and leave it alone for 12 hours. So no kneading involved, just this dough. Okay, I'm gonna try it. Well, I need both hands to mix this. Well, oh, actually I don't. Come on, this bowl is like moving around all over the place. So this is what it looks like now. I'm just letting it sit there. I feel like I started kneading it, but I shouldn't have. I was just trying to get it all together in one clump. I'm gonna cover it up. And 10 o'clock in the morning, I am going to put it in the oven. Here we go. We'll see what happens with this bread. So one of my friends came over. Well, it's my mom's friend too. It's a family friend. And we gave him a cake. And he told me that he was so stressed out with Christmas because his wife, her neck, she is having like some pains that it's not going away, so she can't really do anything, so he has to do everything. And they're really stressed out about making things perfect for Christmas, and he's like just totally, it's too much for him. And he received the cake and he was just so happy, and I told him, just eat the cake and just go to sleep, like don't even let anything bother you. And I'm just happy I made his day with the cake. He's so happy to have it. And what he did for me was he put the angel on top of the tree. If you can see in the background, I'm gonna flip the camera around so you can see what she really looks like. He just stood on top of the ladder and just did it. Like, I'm so short compared to him. This is my angel. Let's see if I can zoom in. There we go. Look at her up there. So yeah, it's really high. So the tree is finally complete in all its glory. Yep. And there we have it. My full-fledged Christmas tree with angel on top. Haloing. So when my mom's friend came to pick up the cake, she got out of bed and came to greet him, and he said goodbye. He left, and then she looks at the table and she goes, "Are you making bread?" I'm like, it was supposed to be a surprise. So my efforts to surprise her have been thwarted. But we're gonna have fresh bread anyway, so I'm kind of happy about that. I just wanted it to be a surprise, but things happen. What can you do? Just the way the cookie crumbles. I am currently at the heel part of sock number 1, and the cuffs and the toe are done. It is about 10:55 p.m. I highly doubt I'd be able to do both in time for the Christmas Eve thing, so I'm gonna just chill for now. And I'm actually going to cast on my Christmas Eve cast on sock, so I can actually cast it on during Christmas Eve and do the hashtag and everything, just so I can be a part of the fun. With these knit-alongs, it's like you get all excited, but then life gets in the way and you can't always complete what you set out to do. But I've come a pretty long way, so you know, you got to take it with a grain of salt, and you can't let it stress you out. But I feel good that I've managed to almost finish this sock today. I wanted to finish it for a whole week now, so I can get it off the needles and get something else on. And while looking for needles to pick it up, I found a pair of Chiago needles that I have that are really pointy. So I'm going to use that for my cast on. So I'm going to go wind up the yarn right now, actually, because I want to get it cast on and picture posted before 12 midnight. So there you go. Day in my life, Christmas Eve. Tried to have it be relaxing, but me being in the kitchen all day, I mean, it's not stressful. I enjoy cooking, and I enjoy making things to make people happy, and that was the good part about it. So, you know, just balancing out kitchen life and knitting life. Tomorrow I have to make 3 more dishes and more cake. But when I go to my cousin's house after I have dinner, I will be knitting on that sock like there's no tomorrow. They already know every time I go there on Christmas Day, I'm always knitting a sock. And that's just what's going to happen. So that's what I'll be dealing with. So yeah. I'm going to cast on my Christmas Eve cast on before Christmas Eve's over. This is the yarn I will be using for my Christmas Eve cast on. It's from Cridium Handmade in Canada. I met her in Toronto when I went to the Toronto Knitters Guild retreat. Toronto Knitters Guild Fiber Frolic. I can't remember. It was in June. The Toronto Knitters Guild put on this big thing, and it was awesome. It's called Santa's Workshop, and it looks to be self-striping. I bought this yarn at Frame and Fiber when Ellie came up to visit, and we went there, and she started hers, and hers is self-striping, so I agree that this is self-striping yarn, so I'm going to wind it up right now and start my stripes. Here is the beautiful yarn all caked up, and that is my Christmas Eve cast on. So, at least I was able to do this part. Still waiting to finish this though. What can I say? I tried. Nothing in life is perfect, but you try. So this is going to be my Christmas socks that I will be knitting during the day, during Christmas. Yep. Hi guys, so it's like 11:45. Christmas Eve cast on has casted on. I am falling asleep, so I am going to go to bed now and just continue everything else. I'm waiting 5 more minutes for this thing in the oven to stop cooking. Thing in the oven, the ham. And I'm sorry, when I wake up in the morning, I am going to make bread. Want to wish everyone a Merry Christmas Eve and a Merry Christmas, and I will see you tomorrow. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.